your personal values with the company's values and develop a proper collaboration?
Yeah, definitely. So, because I do lifestyle content, as I said before, it gives me the freedom to try out different partnerships with brands. You can approach them, but in my case, I have built up a portfolio for myself on Instagram, and I have taken the creative opportunities that's come my way, and that's the route I prefer to take. And I find that that's easier as well because in brands can look at your profile and see whether it matches up to their requirements, and if they're interested, they can DM you. So have like a strong profile going for yourself where they know what to expect. And afterwards, when I agree to a collaboration, something I check for is transparency, because when you are working with a brand, there are so many deliverables, and that includes timelines, deadlines, what exactly they need you to include in your video, and also compensation, figuring that out. So having that open communication with them, in a sense that you know exactly what to deliver and they know from their side what they'll be getting. But while you have to do that, alongside I make sure that I can balance it with my own creative freedom, and it's not just me delivering what they want, but I can add my own authenticity and my style of content into that collaboration. So checking whether there's a transparency between us and whether there's a space for me to apply my creative freedom is something that's important for me. So yes, and I recommend that to any budding content creators as well.
All right, then. So like basically, we should not be caged just for a particular
Definitely.
part.
Yes.
We can go beyond what we want. Okay, so moving on back to the duo. So like in this modeling journey you all have been carrying out so far, you all must have faced some sort of challenges, drawbacks, and you all must have, like there must have been moments where you all felt down and all. So like can you all give us a highlight on one of those moments, and how do you all jump back to the right path and go on with your journey?
It's at okay. So pretty much everything is a challenge for us. For starters, we are not very tall, so to be in this industry takes a lot. And there's always new faces with beautiful figures, beautiful height, and that's always something that we struggled with. But we somehow manage. I wouldn't say there is a particular challenge that we've overcome. Everything is a challenge, and we've somehow managed to overcome it.
All right then. So guys, what we can say is now there will be a lot of challenges, especially in this journey. You'll be facing a lot of challenges, especially when it comes to handling these social media platforms. As she said, we can take everything as a challenge and we can try to get the best out of it. That's why. Moving on to Kavinti. So like when you're accepting any sort of brand partnership, are there any specifically looking criteria which you check with them whether these criteria match your needs, or is it something else what you are looking for?
I check it matches my niche and my audience and the style of content that I like to create. I have a soft spot for maybe food reviews and fashion, trying out different clothing lines. So if it's collaborations of that sort, I know that my audience engages with that a lot more as well. So if I know that it fits my audience, my style, then I'm more likely to take it out. But beyond that, I also venture new opportunities. It's not that I say no from the get-go, but you have to figure out when to say yes and when to say no. And some things, even if I've not tried it before, if it still interests me and I genuinely want to give it a try, then I still take it up. But other times, I'll invest time in something else that I'll feel more comfortable and I'll enjoy creating. So checking whether it fits in with my niche is something that I look for.